I'm Bill Hancock. I'm co-founder and CEO of Faith Bridge Foster Care.
Hello, my name is Rick Jackson. I'm CEO of Jackson Healthcare and also chairman of Faith Bridge Foster Care.
I met Rick Jackson through a friend that I knew who was involved in strategic planning for a wealth management company. A guy that's just is a good friend, but also well respected in the financial planning community. And he was also, him and his wife were one of our very first foster families at Faith Bridge. So I talked to Vince and I said, Vince, if you could find a high net worth person, successful entrepreneur, manage startup to scale companies that were sustainable and scalable, and if you would introduce me, and that person had the ability to give, 6, 7 figures, my objective would be, I will not ask them for money. Vince met with me sometimes, looked at my business plan, and said, all right, I'm making it, I'll see what I can do. So he talked to his boss, Ron Blue, and Ron Blue knew Rick Jackson. He also knew Rick's story, that he had grown up in Fulton County foster care system as a boy. Vince came and said, hey, this guy's got this vision of the church being the solution to the foster care crisis, and he has a strategy and a structure and a model and a business plan that kind of go after that, and wanted to know if he could introduce him to someone that may have the ability to give him some constructive feedback on his business plan. Now, I hear Rick tell the story sometimes, and Rick was told that, and he was like, yeah, intellectual capital, but that's really was my objective.
Yes, I asked him what was the real purpose of the meeting. I assumed that they wanted money or something, and he said that he wanted me to just review his business concept and his ideas and give him any either encouragement or advice that I could on what he was doing. When I first talked to Bill and he gave me his plans, it took me about 10 minutes to figure out that it was strategically a brilliant idea. He didn't have to talk a long time. He showed me a tabletop version that he shared with me. And the key that I had not seen before was his focus on the church owning the problem of the foster care solution. Bill had a vision, and that I agree with, and that was to revolutionize the way that foster care is being performed in the United States. So I told him that from that meeting that, basically what I like to do is I'll for the next 60 days make sure that he has money to pay for his system, and I'd like him to work for the next 60 to 90 days on developing a business plan so that I could see what the roadmap to success was.
I really appreciated it after we got through that process, because he said, I don't want just to be an investor. He said, I want to be your partner. And that's when I realized that everything I had done my entire life up until this point was just preparation for where we are and where we're going, to mobilize, organize, equip, and release the church all across America to be the solution to the national foster care crisis.
The following Saturday, I came into work thinking about meeting Bill, and immediately decided that I now knew what I was put on earth to do. I never had a feeling like that before, where it was that obvious that this was what I was put here to do, to solve this problem. And obviously coming uniquely in that environment and having the financial resources that God blessed me with, it allowed me to be motivated to take the next step with Bill. The thing that I think people that give to this, to Faith Bridge, will appreciate is that the money will be put toward and accomplish the objectives that we say that it will. It will be put forth to making a difference not only in children's lives, but we believe they will be giving to an organization that will completely transform the way that foster care is done in America.
So we really believe that as the church not only discovers the mandate and that they are the solution, we are the solution, that the value proposition becomes something that not only is a good investment of one's time and talents, but it's a good investment of their financial wealth as well.
The reason I like Faith Bridge is that it is an all-skate program, and here's what I mean by that. Foster care in general is usually an all-or-nothing proposition. All right, you either decide to take in a foster care child or children, or you do nothing. Under our program, hundreds of people in the church can do small things that really make a huge difference. The key to our program is the volunteer, the community of care. And so everyone gets to invest some of their time and some of their money. And for people that have means, that are interested in giving, they not only can bring this to their church, would be the number one thing, is to advocate that their own church develop this program, but they can give to an organization that is making a difference, that we're an organization of the future, an organization that is going to transform the way that foster children are being taken care of.
Rick is just another confirmation that God will sometimes move mountains for you, but He's always there to direct you, whether it's remove them or take you around them. And we thought it was almost over. I thought it was almost over. And God introduced me to Rick Jackson, and it's a story I'm still writing. A story both of us are, a narrative that we're both still trying to understand.